Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the Missing Members. I have had some really bad luck today. I have had a video in which the recording cut off in the middle of the video, and I had one in which basically the recording just absolutely went to utter crud on me. Well, today we're going to begin our journey in Axiom Verge. This is another Metroidvania game. I'm sorry for doing that. And I spent quite a bit of time getting this playthrough done. It is time for us to start a new game on hard mode. I'm also doing this due to the fact that this game, when done on normal mode, the beginning of the game is really difficult, but the final boss is an absolute joke. But now we have a little bit of backstory. We're in a science lab somewhere in the mountains. Video 1. And note, I accidentally skipped through this intro the first time playing through the game, which made me kind of upset. Hello! Mind telling us a little about what's going on? Hello, main character! Or so we think. And we are starting an experiment. What kind of experiment? I have no idea. All I know is that we're testing something. And something is strange. Trace, there's a problem. What's that sound? Then all of a sudden a portal to another dimension opens up. And an explosion happens. And the entire lab is destroyed. And I believe this is all we get for an intro to this game. And I'm going to say right now, this is a really dark game when you get into its notes and its visual imagery. And now, here's the start of the actual game. We wake up in this weird egg-shaped chamber. And there are these weird symbols on the walls. Trace. Wake up, Trace. Wake up. I can't do female voices. Ugh, what happened? Trace, there's a gun in the next room. You must get it. Wait, what's going on? Where are you? Hello? Where am I? These are all answers that'll be answered later on. And I thought you started this game with 3 health, not 2. I feel very, very insecure about myself with only 2 health. A high-tech biomechanoid weapon. Is this the gun that lady mentioned, or did I imagine her? Sorry, I'm very weak. You must go now before he finds you. Before who finds me? What's going on? I guess she's gone again. We will learn more about her later in the game. And all I can say is that we're in for a doozy of a time. Because I imagine the death counter will be pretty high for this game. Because the fact that the early bosses in this game are really difficult, oddly enough. Oddly, it's like the final two, 3 bosses that are the easiest ones in the game. I beat the first boss in this game, the final boss in this game, no problem. And there's actually one boss in this game in which I am actually going to say 2 bosses in this game. If you die to them, you are pathetic. But that's a story for another time. Right now, we are in the first zone called Ereboo. You will not be able to explore much of Ereboo until you get several items that you get much later on. And I will be coming back here when I get those items because they make the game an utter cakewalk. And not only does every enemy do more damage to you in hard mode, but every enemy takes more hits to beat. And there's a pathway going up here right now, and I'm not going to take it because if that leads to a dead end it current. And you won't be able to get past that dead end for quite a long time. Instead, we're gonna go all the way over to the right here, so that way we can go up this slot over here. Please, oh please, oh please. Okay. And at the top of this room, we get our second weapon, the Nova. It's impossible to miss this weapon, and all it does is you can only shoot 1 bullet at a time, and it does a scatter shot when you shoot it. And now, I'm going to go ahead and see you right back in a second. And also this game, I've noticed something weird about it. This game plays at 60 frames a second. The game records at 25. And I've yet to have any other game do that. And I don't exactly know what's causing this, but I'm not going to worry about that. Anyways, I'm going to see you... Actually, I'm not going to see you. You're going to keep watching me get to... the left room here. Okay. This is a game where you get a lot of weapons in it. Also, there are secret areas that are not found on the game map whatsoever. And I don't like these areas, because in my first playthrough, I accidentally glitched some of the secret worlds, meaning that I could not get into them. Uh-oh, I'm nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. Oh, come on. Okay, more health. Okay, we are not about to die. Thank you, Lord. Oh boy, that was a close one. And I believe over here we get our first range node. No, our first size node. Note that you do not get very many size nodes in the game. But those that do help out with increasing the size of your projectiles. And come on, I need to destroy as many of these things before I go and... There we go. And now, with that done, I need to head to the middle door on this giant cylinder. And now we can open this laser gate over here. And there's one weapon right now that I am basically missing the living daylights out of. Because if I use that thing, the living dickens out of during my first playthrough. And here we have our second save room. And now, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid, which is I'm going to head into the room to the right of this in my first session. And if I remember correctly, what's in the next room? This symbol. This symbol occurs before every boss. Every boss. So that means you're in for a treat. Because if I'm on hard mode, I have 2 health and about to fight the first boss. So, let's bring on the deaths! Hello, Zitter. Oh no, I'm trapped! Demon. Whoa, hey, you can talk. Listen, I'm a lost and demon apatose. Say, kill. I don't like that they call you a demon in this. But then again, here's a part of why this game is so dark. This thing used to be human. What the world happened to this person to turn them into this monstrosity? That's my question. Because if this thing is utterly bizarre to look at, and this isn't the weirdest one. And now, we run! Okay. Oh man, I'm doing pretty good at this. Note that the redder the boss gets, the lower his health is. Oh my, I may actually beat him on the first try! Oh boy! I have no clue what just happened there. I couldn't see Trace for a second. Uh-oh. He's moving even faster now. Yes! We have beaten the first boss on the first try! I feel so accomplished! And note, I have not cut anything out of that fight! I don't believe I managed to beat that on my first try. Oh my goodness, I'm giving myself 5 pats on the back right now. Woo! Woo! Oh man! Oh my goodness! Oh! And with that, we get the laser drill. This is one of our many other different exploration abilities in this game. And right now, it's not much. But over time, that drill gets pretty darn long. And with that, I'm going to be right back after opening this laser gate. And we're back! Oh my goodness, what is with the rock's health right now? And we got our first power node. This increases the power of all of our weapons. And slowly we drill through this wall. And now, you remember that wall that blocked our way down previously? Well, now is the time that we're gonna drill through it. To that wall! And here we go. Here's that wall, or floor in this case. And down we go. And head to the right here, or unless you want to be Chow. And this is a new enemy. And I don't know what just happened there again. But when my invincibility frames hit, Trace disappeared. And we can't get through there for a long time as well. And I need health. I'm at less than half health. And ow, 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 ow. And please let this be a healing station. Please let this be a healing station. Oh no, this is a shortcut to another area that you won't be able to get to until later in the game. Anyways. Oh boy. And now we keep going down, and I think this is a healing station. No, this is... I believe this is an area we can't get until we have the next major excavation item. Yeah, we can't because we can't jump high enough in this room at current to go ahead and obtain anything. So now we head to the right and hope I don't immediately die. Oh, wait. And the reason... Oh, right. It's right over here. I'm a dodo. I thought there was an upgrade hidden in those things up there. Why am I doing that? I have the stupid drill. Okay. And now, we are heading into the second zone. Say hello to Axiom. And the music changed a little. Not a lot, but a little. And with that, we find the save station. So I'm going to end this episode off here. Like and subscribe now to board the Starship LP. No matter whether you're a hero, a villain, or an NPC. We hope you have a good time. And so, as long as we learn something together in arms, we shall be victorious! Good night, everybody!